I just live here
I
full
love
time.
that.
Yeah,
Does your mom like wake you up with pancakes and eggs and do all of the mommy stuff that moms normally do?
absolutely not. My mother's like, okay, it's soon when the lockdown started. I had just come home from tour, so she was very like, oh, it's good to have you home. It's good to have you home.
Oh,
And now it's very much, as soon as this is over, you're going to be moving house because this
you're
is
getting
like,
out of here.
yeah, I think I'm on. I think I'm getting on their nerves. But I've not been home for this long a period since like
Oh,
2018. So it's
oh
like
wow.
yeah, it's an adjustment for sure.
So what are we doing for mom for Mother's Day?
Oh, I
Mother's
don't
Day
know.
Sunday, Lewis. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, I hadn't forgotten about that at all, and I'm glad. Yeah, I had been thinking
Better
about it
start thinking.
just before this phone call. I don't know. I probably will just maybe like I don't know. I'll probably maybe I just won't speak to her for a day and
There
that, and
you,
she'll
or you know
probably.
what? Maybe you could write her a song.
Yes, my mum. To be honest, I'm writing my second album at the minute, and I think she's sick of hearing. I think she's sick of hearing new music. So I think the best gift I could give her is the gift of
Of silence.
absence. Absence, just not being there and just letting her do her thing. I think that's what she'd enjoy the most.
Oh, well, congratulations on all your success. You literally went 0 to 100 so fast.
It was
And
quick.
it was super quick. And it's amazing to see how much you have just touched so many people across the world with all of your singles and your new song, Before You Go. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I was watching the music video earlier. Did you see it has 38 million views?
Yeah, and do you know what that means? Making money. No, I'm kidding. No.
Making
Yeah, it is wild. It's so crazy that it's just like it seems to because this is the thing. When someone you loved became, did what it did and became this big song, I was kind of like, oh God, this is quite terrifying because it's always like that thing of like you have one big song that does like that well. How do you think it? So
Yeah.
it's fingers crossed. People seem to be enjoying this one as well. So hopefully, my career will not be over this time next year.
Have you heard it on the radio yet? Have you
I
like
have. I have in the UK. I've heard it
okay.
on the UK, which is lovely. I mean, it's always wild to hear. But it's a shame because I was supposed to be in America on tour with Niall
I
Horan.
know. You're supposed to be
Yeah,
in California in a couple of weeks with Niall.
I know. It's a shame, and that's the thing as well. It's like, so one of my favorite things about when I was on tour in America last summer was I always heard like someone you loved on the radio, and I was like, this is incredible. Just because it's weird. Obviously, getting played on the radio at all is very strange and very incredible. But like hearing it in America, like, do you know what I mean? It's just like there's
Sure.
something special about it. So
Oh,
hopefully I'll hear it on the radio
absolutely.
when this is all over.
Where did you get inspiration for this song?
Well, it's actually quite a sad story, but my mum's sister, my mother's sister, she sadly passed away. She took her own life when I was very young,
Oh,
when I was a very young boy, and but yeah, and the song is kind of about. Obviously, I've grown up. I'm no longer 5 years old, despite my boyish good looks, but yeah, so obviously I've grown up a bit and I've kind of had conversations with my mother about it and stuff, and just obviously, starting to pay attention to like, as mental health becomes more like widely spoken about and stuff, which is amazing. I
absolutely.
just kind of spoke to my mum about like her experiences with obviously losing her sister in that way,
Sure.
and yeah, the song kind of the inspiration for the song came from that, and just that sort of. I was kind of nervous when I was doing it because I didn't want to like overstep the mark because I think that's such a sensitive subject to write a song about, and obviously everyone's experience is different. So,
Sure.
but I'm kind of really, it's been really nice the response of like people being like, "Oh, I've experienced this," and like, so I've not had anyone be like too or upset in any way about it so far. So hopefully it sticks
That's
like
what
that.
I adore about you is that you're so relatable. Talk
Thank you.
about you're so relatable and so funny, and I feel like you're like you would be like the perfect BFF. You know what I mean? Like you talk about things that a lot of people don't talk about and are it's uncomfortable to talk about things like that. But
Yeah,
you're bringing the whole situation and bringing awareness to this some that people need to hear and people need
totally.
to um you know, it just needs to be brought to light. So the way you just knowing that the inspiration of that song comes from that,
Mm.
it makes me love the song even more because
Well,
it's very touching. It's very touching. It's a very
thank
touchy
you very
subject.
much.
So
Yeah,
it sounds
thank you.
great on the radio, and I can't even imagine like how you felt the first time you heard it on the radio. Did you like fan out? Oh my gosh, that's me on the radio!
Yeah, and I was just thinking, uh-oh, check the bank statements. It looks like
Yes,
we got some more
check
cash.
the
No, I'm kidding.
bag, secure the bag.
Yeah, no, I was over the moon. It's just like that's the thing as well. It's like I had this kind of like feeling of nothing, especially in music and stuff like that. Even though again, like some of you have did, there's no guarantee that you're only as good as your next song, sort of thing. So to hear like musical your song on the radio each time you hear it, it's like an incredible thing. It's like you can't take it for granted. And the last thing,
Yes,
like as I say, I'm writing my second album now, and it's like in no way am I assuming that that'll get played on the radio. Do you know what I mean? It's
sure.
like you just have to go like song to song and just and see how it goes. But yeah, it's been an amazing thing to hear so far.
How exciting! Your next album? Can you
Yeah,
believe that?
it's pretty weird. I mean, I never thought I'd get to make one album, let alone have it do well enough that I'm allowed to make a second one. But
Sure.
it's been cool. I've been doing it like over like Zoom and stuff like that, which I thought would be horrible, but it's actually kind of worked out quite well. Plus, a lovely thing about a Zoom, you can do a Zoom. Just you only have to get half dressed, and you can just do that. You don't have to put on pants. You
Are
just in
you
your
wearing
underwear.
pants? Are you wearing pants right now? Let's be
No,
real.
I'm always listen. It's just I cover up my top half, and that's it. Honestly, it's all
Decent
it's
from the
flowing
neck up.
free down there. Honestly, it's exceptional. But yeah, no.
Oh
So
my gosh.
it's been a cool experience writing it. Obviously, given the circumstances, it's nice to have like something to kind of put your energy into. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. So what can we expect for album number 2? What type of vibes? Do we have any collaborations? Do we have a release date, album name? Give us something.
Oh, it will probably come out in 2021
Okay.
at some point. So still a bit away, but maybe like hopefully I'll release some new music late this year, a start of next year, sort of thing. Like the first single or something, but maybe not. We'll see how we get on. But it just depends. I'm not really big on like I'm going to go in and change up the sound. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
If people
Mhm.
want to know what to expect, they can expect me to do the exact same thing again, except it'll sound a bit better because the record label have given us more money to make it. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the only difference. But yeah, I don't know. I think just try to write better songs and collaborations wise, nothing as of yet. But hopefully, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If it comes naturally, it'll be a cool thing.
Have you and Niall kind of like started rescheduling tour dates, or like maybe like in the process of doing something? Because I mean, you're supposed to be in California in 2 weeks. You
I
know, I
know,
was
I know.
looking forward to doing a road trip to go see you guys, and then
Mm.
the whole coronavirus thing popped off. So,
Oh, it's
and then
horrible. Yeah.
Coachella. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, were you bummed?
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like you kind of dream, and I remember last year. I think that we got off. We got asked if we wanted to play last year, and my manager said, "Look, let's just hold off another year. I don't think we're quite ready yet. You want things to. We've not really been to America and toured properly." And I was like, "Cool, okay." And then thank God he was right, and we went over and toured, and then we got offered like a night a kind of better slot, and then obviously all this kicks off. So you dream your whole life about playing Coachella, and this happens. So it's kind of like it's a bummer to say the least. But with the Nile stuff, I don't know what's happening with like rescheduled tours and stuff or anything like that. But we've been in contact almost every day since quarantine and stuff like that. And we've actually done a bit of writing together as well, like over the weekend sort of
Really?
things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. It's just been for a bit of fun recently, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens if anything comes of it. But yeah, I don't know about any rescheduled dates. That's not. It's not really. I don't really deal with that, so I haven't had to think about it. But we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we cannot wait to have you back on the road and
Yeah,
get you back into your element, and hopefully, um, when the next time we see you, it's in better circumstances than
yeah.
on the phone. And if I would definitely give you a big virtual hug, I would give you a
That's it.
big big hug.
Is it? You're in here. Nice one.
Give you a big hug. Well, Lewis, thank you so much for chatting with us. This literally had to be the best 12 minutes of my day today.
Well,
So
there you go. It
again,
must have been a terrible day for you so far.
stop
This is the best
it.
12
Stop. No,
minutes.
no. This is going to be a highlight of my freaking life. You are such a sweetheart, and I can't wait to meet you in person.
Nice one.
Congratulations on all your success. Congratulations on Before You Go and the huge, I mean, you're just taking over the world, and this is just the beginning for you. So once we see each other in person, we'll definitely have some tacos because I
Let's
mean,
do it.
you know.
Let's do it.
Yes. All right. Well, Lewis, thank you
That's
so
lovely.
much for joining us on Now Playing in Your PJs, and safe travels, and we hope
Nice
to
one.
see you soon.
Yeah, thank you very much, and stay safe. And I hope you're well, and all the rest of it. Thanks for taking the time to talk.
Yes. Thank you so much, Lewis. Have a good day.
Nice one. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, Louis freaking Capaldi, what a freaking sweetheart. So we're going to save this to our Instagram TV channel so you can rewatch it over and over again. And let us know which next artist you want to see in Now Playing Your PJs. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm Vicky O on Now 100.5 in Sacramento. And yeah, go ahead and share this with the hashtag Now Playing in Your PJs.